Abortion is legal in Wisconsin, but one Wisconsin mom says the barriers she faced show that legality doesn't always mean real access. Gracie Ladd was 18 weeks pregnant with her second child, a boy she and her husband named Connor, when doctors told her something no parent wants to hear. His condition was incompatible with life. He had multiple organ abnormalities, and continuing the pregnancy put her at risk for a serious infection, and a medical termination was the safest option. But even in a state where abortion is legal up to 22 weeks, Gracie quickly learned that actually getting care is another story. Wisconsin law required her to undergo another ultrasound, state-mandated counseling, and then wait 24 hours. Steps she described as traumatic and medically pointless, given that her baby couldn't survive. And by the time she was 20 weeks along, she could only find 2 hospitals in the entire state willing to perform the procedure. So Gracie had to leave Wisconsin altogether and go to Chicago for a 2-day dilation and evacuation. A procedure she says was more painful than childbirth itself. She describes the experience as devastating, but says what made it worse was being forced out of her own state for care that was technically legal. Since then, she's become an outspoken advocate for reproductive rights. She's testified before lawmakers about how restrictions like waiting periods, required counseling, and defunding reproductive health clinics act as backdoor bans, especially in states like Wisconsin where abortion is legal on paper but still difficult to access in practice. Her story comes as Wisconsin Republicans push a bill to redefine abortion separately from miscarriage care, something Democrats argue creates more confusion, more judgment, and more red tape for patients already facing heartbreaking situations. Gracie's message is simple. No one should have to travel out of state or carry a dangerous pregnancy because of political barriers, and her hope is that sharing Connor's story helps people understand that abortion is healthcare, and that legality alone isn't enough.